All right. It's, well, I can imagine. Yeah. Just taking a look at the Club Vision. The end of current season section there. Oh, I just moused there, look. It's not gone brilliantly. Champions Cup reached the first knockout round. Went into the Europa League. As soon as you go into the Europa League, reached the final as a minimum. Nope. Win the Bundesliga. No. Miles off that. And gets the final of the German Cup. Nope. Didn't get that one either. And we'll just win silverware. That's pretty generic, that one. Failed. So failed on all of them, viewers. Failed on every single one. Develop players using the club youth system. Very pleased. Sign players under the age of 23 for the first team squad. Very pleased. Do not sign players over 30. So basically just not doing something. They love that. And to summarise, the board are deeply saddened by your leadership of the team. Deeply saddened. That is not good. Dressing room atmosphere, very poor. Yeah, I see a slight drop. Just a slight drop. I'm hoping at this stage you've seen yesterday's episode and you know what's happened, and now this is the episode in between where we talk about what happens next. Now, I've made a mistake before at Inter Milan where I decided to leave, and I think what I'm doing here, viewers, I think I'm leaving Dortmund as the best side in Germany. Not on paper, that's fair enough, but I'm leaving a very, very talented squad here if I do decide to leave. So I think the plan is, based on what happened at Inter, where we had months of nothingness, then I had to take a team that was struggling, which essentially then wasted a year. I'm going to just wait and see. So today's episode, viewers, is me trying to find new employment, but not leaving Borussia Dortmund. Now, the German Bundesliga hasn't officially ended yet because the playoff between Hamburger and the Bundesliga 2 side, I assume that's going to be Jan Regensburg, although they've still got a game to play over there. The relegation battle is hotting up as well. This guy's a regen. Any good? Average. Right then, so what we're going to do is we're going to just see what happens, see what occurs. In terms of jobs on the market right now, there's one job that I do quite like the look of. It's a Europa League candidate in Arsenal. Now, look, if there's a move to be made, going to a side who are definitely in the Europa League, that have got pedigree at winning titles, not recently, not recently. Arsenal might be that team, but is that the team I want to go to in the Premier League? That's the big question. So we'll just get to the end of the. I don't need to see that. We'll just get to the end of the season. We'll see what happens. We'll see what the board decide of just finding players for reaching yellow card limits that are irrelevant now, really, because of what's gone on, viewers. I'm still in a bit of a state of shock. I'm just looking back now. It's not gone brilliantly. End of season awards, though. When your right back's getting it, that's not ideal. The fact Julian hasn't got it, by the way, says how much he fell off. Goal of the season, he got that, though. Vignato, as signing of the season, can't really disagree with that. Has been utterly sensational. Brought him from Fiorentina, knew there was potential there. So brought him from Udinese after a good loan spell at Fiorentina. 17 million, an absolute bargain. How much is he worth now? Actually, that's interesting. £46 million. Very, very good. Young player of the season as well, picked up. And don't want to look at that really as okay, right. Oh God, there's a board meeting. We'll just see what all this is. Anything interesting? Look, I had a major issue with injuries. Bailey mainly, but Conrad, 3 months with a broken foot. That's cost me the whole day. He's so good now, Conrad. What a guy. Right, I'm going to have to talk to Hans here. Didn't know this was going to be happening, viewers, when I clicked record. I don't know if this is going to go well, gang. I'm not that confident. Right, attend this then. Hans, we are not happy with your current performance and are considering your position at the club. We would like to know why you think the team have performed so badly. Oh, Hans. Loads of reasons, Hans. I'm gonna say it's worse than it is. We've played really well, but the form table doesn't show that. Stick to the plan, and everything will work out fine. Now, when I did the Inter board meeting, a lot of you are quick to point out that I was sacked by Inter Milan. I was quite aggressive in that. I'm not going to be aggressive in this one. I can't say we've been unlucky with injuries. It's not really true. I can't say we had a difficult run of games because it's not really true. But look, in fairness, we are second, you know, and it says very insecure in terms of job security. But I think Hans is a reasonable man, viewers. Unfortunately, we need to see tangible proof of that in the table. That hasn't been the case. You are second, Hans. When I joined, you were like 14th, mate. That was 3 years ago, to be fair. I did promise we'd win. Let's see what I should say. Maybe it's best if I resign. I won't resign. You may have to give me some time. I beg you. Oh, see, that is... I don't like the old beg thing, because then they set me a points target. And in a job where I'm thinking of leaving anyway, that's not really what I want to be doing. I just don't want to be sacked again, viewers. I don't want to get that reputation, to be honest. I'm going to say... this is actually difficult. Tell me what I need to do to save my job, Hans. What do I need to do, Hans? We're prepared to give you more time, but we will be taking certain responsibilities from you until such things improve. Sir, you're going to take... What? Okay, fine, Hans. What are you going to change, Hans? You've convinced us not to make those changes, but we'll expect to see some things improve. Right, so everything's fine. So Hans has been very reasonable, actually, viewers. After previous interactions with Hans, I'm surprised. Okay, so for now, I'm still... don't give me this, because this is just going to make things stressful. I'm just going to accept the current vision, viewers. I can't worry about this too much. All right, they want me to win the Bundesliga. They want me to do well in the Champions League. Okay, the fact he's let me stay is a miracle. Because what we did with Inter, we left, and I would say we were just without employment for ages, and I don't want that this time. I want to have a backup plan. The training facilities have been improved, good, or will be improved. Brandt creates a new record, 13 assists, beats his own record that he set last season, I believe. Was it last season? Yeah, well done to Julian. Loads of goals as well. Had a great year, viewers. Julian, Vignato, Christiansen, Conrad Bailey. No Belotti up there. Belotti's let me down, really. Andrea, I expected so much more. Half the goals this season. That's back to normality for Andrea Belotti, really. Very much what he did at Torino, which is not what I wanted. But equally, goals came from other areas, viewers. So let's see what happens. Look, we've got potentially a new job in the offing. Let's just play. Of course, the other leagues. They're going to be ending pretty soon. The league table in England has now ended with Arsenal. I don't know if they're going to be in the Europa League, actually. I guess we'll have to wait and see on that one. Everton have still got an FA Cup game against Liverpool to play, so that might be altering that at the current stages. Watford survived. Danny Graham, mission impossible. This is just so sad. They've won Serie A again, even with a game left. They've got a game left there. They've already won it. Atletico Madrid didn't win the league, but my God, is it tight once again in La Liga, and Paris Saint-Germain run away with it. I really want Valverde to leave so I can... The PSG job is like the holy grail. It's a doddle over there in France. I mean, I'll make it look difficult, but I'm telling you now, it's a doddle. Belotti's trying to force a move. He's not the only one. Let's just see what happens, you know? Let's just see what happens. Question is, should I apply for the Arsenal job? Shall I at least consider going for it right now? I feel like I should maybe apply. I don't know. Like, it's a really good job. Like, it's a big team in England. That's the thing. That's all I can think. They've received my application. I won't declare my interest. I'll just apply for the job. And then obviously we'll see what comes around after this, because the Liverpool job might become available if they've had enough of Klopp, which would be surprising. But, I mean, a genuine chance of winning a title with Liverpool, I'm not sure that's there with Arsenal. There'll be a bit of a rebuild. It'll be similar to going to Dortmund, really. Like, teams there to overcome. And not as easy, but the FA Cup again. We still need that. Remember, and the international. Oh God, the international competitions. There is a tournament this summer. But the problem is, gang, we are now 25% of the way through. We are a quarter of the way through, and so far, Ben has won. Show it on the screen, Ben. Ben has won the Champions League and the Italian Cup. I wish there was more to that list. Sadly, there isn't. You all know there isn't. I know there isn't. It's an incident, viewers. It's a situation. Oh, good. Sanchez has just completed his German language course. It's too late. It's too late. Bayern have won the German Cup then, despite the disappointment in the league for them. Winning the German Cup's massive, really. I say disappointment for them. They ended up third. How? Third? Bayern are the jammiest. I'll tell you now. Like, we looked at my past position graph. Look at that. The rise from Bayern Munich. Goodness me. It never won't be funny. It's my favourite. Oh, God. Okay. There are a few of you going, Ben, hey, you mentioned this Fox suit. Where's the Fox suit? Let me tell you now, this is not next season. Yet. So, just hold on. Oh, no, Handanovic. First, Danny Graham. Now, Handanovic has been linked with actual managerial jobs. Show. I mean, I'm not happy about it. I'm just going to ignore it and pretend it's not happening. Oh, viewers. What a calamity. What a calamity. This is the European Championships. A couple of players have been called up to the Copa America. Quite a few called up to the Euros. We have to be looking at those international jobs when they come around as well. It's time we start looking in that direction. Maybe it's time to take a break from club football and go for an international job only. Who knows? Maybe it's time to switch focus. It might be. So far still, only the Arsenal job. Really viable in terms of what we want if we're going to continue this journey around Europe. Dortmund players in Team of the Year. Akanji, Julian, Danny, Vignato. Yeah, that's a victory. Olmo gets a Team of the Year bonus of £1 million. Well done, Danny. Well deserved, mate. Well deserved, Danny. Danny Olmo. He started 36 games, to be fair. So it's not like he didn't play. My mood's down, viewers. You can sense it, can't you? You can sense it. It's the realisation that I'm 25% of the way in. 5 years of the 20-year challenge. And, well, What a year this could be for Schalke, by the way. Schalke are about to face off against... battered. Absolutely battered. Moise Kean, Aarons, Pulisic and Kovacic. They've dealt with Schalke there. We get a bit of money for that as well. So that's positive news. Players will love that. So happy days. Could have been me. Could have been me. Should have been me. If Schalke didn't knock me out. Tottenham have won the Champions League. Now that is surprising. Paul Carr returns then to the champions of Europe. As if he's upgraded. That's annoying. And look at him now, to be fair. Paul Carr, what a boy. Still only 20. He's going to be incredible. He's only worth 18 million. Can I buy him, do you think? I mean, if they're winning the Champions League, they don't really need him. I think he'd be good. Let's leave that. Goodness me, 177 million. Kidders, jokers, viewers, jokers. 17 million. I was thinking, yeah, deal. Arsenal have made, really interesting, Arsenal made a bid for Diego, who is like the one player I would love to use on Football Manager this year. He's at Lille, right, and he's 21, he's incredible. He's had a fantastic season at Lille as well. I would love to be the manager of Diego. And if Arsenal are serious here and want me to manage them, Diego would be huge. He's the best young prospect in Europe, by far, bar none. Like, the idea of having him in my side, suddenly that makes Arsenal a hell of a lot more attractive. Is it time to declare interest? I'm going to declare interest. Arsenal confirmed to be in the Europa League. So, I mean, it's almost a perfect fit at this point. A couple of years at Arsenal, get an FA Cup, get a Europa... Why am I saying this? There's no evidence that I can do that. No evidence. Not even a little bit of evidence. I declared interest and then forgot to speak to the journalist. That sums up what's gone on. And again, in terms of available jobs, the big favourite right now for the Arsenal job is Simone Inzaghi. Has he got a job at the moment? He's the Lazio manager. Is it time to return? I don't think it is, yes. Not yet. Serie A, just not yet. I mean, if Arsenal offer me an interview, though, I know I've done an Arsenal series recently on the channel. I'm not really worried about that. This series is vastly different. We're only 2024. We're not that deep. So I feel like it's worth it. I feel like it's definitely worth it. And it's a good fit. It's a good fit. There's the old commercial summary. Belotti, Brandt, Olmo, Bailey and Kante are the big shirt sellers. Not as many as I think, actually. Only 580,000-ish shirts. That's fun to say. Shirts sold, viewers. I thought it'd be more. Financially, though, Dortmund are in such a healthy position right now. Such a healthy position. You get a lot of money in the old Bundesliga finishing places these days. But even so, Dortmund are set. They've got an amazing team, an £80 million budget. They're a great club for anyone who would want to manage them. I almost need to leave my position to try and tempt a manager from another club in another division towards Dortmund. That, though, is a bit of a gamble. Something like that just makes me laugh. Januzaj back to United. Yeah. That makes perfect sense. I mean, the Marseille job is up for grabs, but they're 10th. 10th in League One. It's not 10th. No, not for me. Cristiano Ronaldo's learned German. Like it matters anymore. Oh, viewers. I've taught more players to learn languages of the place I'm managing than I have got to finals, for example. Sorry, when I say Glory Hunter, what I actually meant was Language Hunter. These boys are fluent now. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. Ronaldo's retired. Oh no, I forced Cristiano Ronaldo into retirement. He's going to be a head of youth development or an assistant manager. Maybe one day. What a career. Won it all. Not the Bundesliga, though. And only that, Handanovic has been poached as well by Armenia Bielefeld. I think that's how you say it. We'll go with that. I love that, like, ex-players of mine and I've been poached by teams. They'd literally be more successful than they've been headhunted. I've not been headhunted. Want someone to headhunt me, please? Arsenal? Even that was weak. Alright, at the point now where Arsenal, look, I need you to come in clutch for me here. Alternatively, it's international management for Ben. And I don't know, viewers. This is very much we've done a few of these now. The in-between episodes that I think ordinarily I wouldn't show you. I would just reveal we're at a new club. But I think you need to know the thought process and the process of the switching. So some of you won't find these videos interesting. I get that. But some of you will think this is like a key part. For me, it's a key part. Wow, Dortmund are the 39th biggest team. I mean, that's not good. I mean, some of it's not my fault, to be fair. And Lazio are third on the list. And Lazio's manager no wonder they want him, could go to Arsenal. I've wished Handanovic the best of luck. I mean, good luck, my friend. All the best. All the best. Arsenal then, wow, have signed Diego. That is massive. Absolutely massive for them. They let Guendouzi go, you might remember, for major money. They've got Tielemans there as well. They've got a really interesting squad. Carlos Pinto is there as well, young Portuguese striker. So they are, Arsenal, it's fair to say, viewers, Arsenal are loading up early. They signed Zaha from Inter as well, who's already listed. Good God. Worth noting that Guendouzi, I say, left for 98 million. Jonathan Tah, who they brought in, left as well. Bentaleb. Is that Bentaleb? As in former Spurs? Bentaleb. Okay, interesting. So they let a few players go that they brought in for decent money too. So they've made money as much as they've spent money. But that one is interesting. Italy, by the way, have just drawn with Austria in the old Euros. So maybe that's a destination. The Italian manager's job. We looked at that, right, when I left Inter. What a move. Back to Italy in a different way entirely. Man, there are not a lot of options this year. And I don't think Dortmund, another year at Dortmund, I don't think that's the ticket. I think similar to Italy, it's a case of coming back in those final 6 years, probably. That sort of time period. But I've heard nothing from Arsenal. And I've got to set expectations for being Dortmund manager now. This is where things get interesting. It's just because everyone's on holiday. But they're going to get Arsenal signing players. So they're border active, viewers. They're border active without a manager. I've told the press that I'm open to the Arsenal job. They're just taking ages to do it. Like, this has happened before to me, so I'm not massively surprised. Interesting. Apparently the Borussia Dortmund board are hoping I'll stay, viewers. What a twist. What a twist from Hans. Okay. Wake up, everyone. Wake up. Arsenal have offered... right. Imagine going to Arsenal for glory. Right, Tyler, the director. Welcome, Ben. We're glad you've come along to discuss our plans for the club's vision. Should we decide to hire you? Thank you, Tyler. Tyler. That's quite a hip, trendy... Look at the beard. He's all about it. You could teach me a few things, frankly. I have some reservations regarding the fact that you've never managed in this country. Can you explain why that shouldn't be an issue? I could do English. I've always been keen to manage in the country, but up until now, I've never had the opportunity. I hope you'll give me the chance. Love that. Your managerial experience lacks a variety, in our opinion. Can you tell us why you've only worked for a small selection of teams? Loyalty, mate. I've shown loyalty everywhere I've gone, apart from this applying for this job. It could be suggested that you have been underperforming in your current job. Do you agree with that? No. It's just a blip. Nothing to be concerned. Don't worry, Tyler. It happens, mate. You've previously been embroiled in media controversies. They always bring this up. It's poppycock, viewers. Happened ages ago. I've learned. It's fine. The club will be looking for a candidate capable of performing to the expectations. Not a problem. Don't you dare say a word. It's not a problem, all right? I said it's not a problem. I said it's not a problem. Piping up. Unbelievable. I'm confident of achieving every target. I love Raul. He's tremendous. More than happy. Delighted to. We understand the importance of having a right backroom staff. No, don't you worry about that. Okay, now they've set a few things. Get to the final of the Europa League. I like their thinking. Reach the final of the FA Cup. I like their thinking. And qualify for the Euro Cup. They're not really challenging for the title, it seems. But I'm happy with that. That's good. I like that a lot. They're offering me a transfer budget of 11 million. Nearly 12 million. It's not great, but I'm here now. They've just brought Diego in. It's fine. Right, that should do it for the moment. Thank you for sending to the interview. No problem, Tyler. Happy to be in the interview. So Arsenal, this could be it, viewers. This could be it. The future. You know, me, you, them, Dortmund over there, everyone else happy. And I've got to be honest, gang. It's a much needed change as Milan officially signed Dominic. Yep, in a bit. All the coaches are leaving Dortmund because I've forgotten to... Oh, God. Lister as well. Get him back here. Dortmund can have him. He's decent. I'll offer a very straightforward contract. Right, so now it's now it's Arsenal's choice, really. Do they want success? I may have pointed at myself there. That might have been advised. But I think it's right. I think it's right. I am wanted as well by Arsenal. So that's a positive. I've asked Danny about how the Premier League's getting on. Like, you know, will I fit in there? And clearly, my style of football will be perfect at Arsenal. Look at what Danny's done with Watford. I've been playing against Danny. Oh yes, I always knew this would come, viewers, but so soon. Right, so obviously Dortmund are getting close to friendlies and stuff like this, which is, you know, to be expected. But I'm kind of not bothered, everyone. Is that obvious? Can you tell? I kind of want to go to Thing is, gang, we've been here before. I'm a C- now. I'm not an A anymore. I'm a C-. I'm a C-. That sums up my Football Manager career. Not just in this series, in all the series. I'm a C-. C-. Zebra have bid for Belotti. Not on my Nelly. I mean, I know I'm doing Dortmund a favour, in my opinion. Inter have bid 47 million, apparently, for Kevin De Bruyne. For some reason, I'm setting up affiliates. Do it, viewers. It's a major moment, viewers. It's a major moment in the series. As Arsenal approach me. I've got to take it, right? I've got to take it, surely. It's time to go to England, surely. Is this the moment? Is it the moment? It's got to be. It's got to be. Popper. Bogdan Popper, what a name. Carlos Pinto, their new striking options, viewers. Ben Leno's there as well. Still a decent goalkeeper. Probably should have done this before I applied for the job, really. Rafael Guerrero's not going to be pleased to see me because of what happened. Kind of sold him after lots of loyalty. But I mean, this could be massive, viewers. So much potential. Abate's there as well. The team is not overly dissimilar from what they've got in real life. There's lots of youngsters still there, like Nicolas Pepe still there as well. 29 now though. I mean, this is the future. Smith Rowe, very good player. I've got viewers. You're backing me, right? The Belgian Wonder. I've managed you on a stream series. Oh my god, there's so Yuri Tillemans as well. Decore, it's good. Lozano's there too. I mean, there's so many options, gang. What do you think? We'll do a poll. I think I know, but we'll do a poll. It's in the top right hand corner, and the decision will be made tomorrow. I'm excited. I think we kind of know, but I'm interested in what you think. Well, unbelievably, we've got ourselves an opportunity, and I, for one, can't wait. Tune in at tomorrow's episode, as this video wasn't quite as boring as you might have thought. We love with care. If you're not spending this next time, I like the approach from Arsenal. I like it a lot.